Today was a rough day, with all the people coming by the stream making jokes about the way I talk. Sadly banned a lot of people today, but everyone that stuck around and that was friendly, I love you and I hope you have a great night. People that mock the way people talk when it's something that they have no control over are the worst, because they're often very self-conscious about their flaws. So having others make comments about it can be really difficult. I'm glad that this guy was able to appreciate the other people that weren't doing that and has people that enjoy watching his streams, because by the sounds of it, he's a fairly nice guy. So it kind of just sucks that there are awful people that would turn up in his stream, really. Time has run out. Now the clock has finished ticking. Time has run out. It doesn't mean that we stop living. A special thank you to my patrons NQS and McPuffin, and to YouTube member Holly Miller for supporting the channel and supporting my content. Thank you. How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another subreddit video. Today we are returning to I Am a Total Piece of Shit, because it's been a little while since we did a video on this and my channel's analytics are rapidly declining, so I need something to claw my way back to a plateau, because going down ain't good. My channel's dying, guys. What do I do? Anyway, let's take a look at the subreddit, shall we? Prepare your butts to get angry. I have a garage full of refurbished toys. Me and friends clean the toys up from burial sites all over the county and package them up for resale. So you take toys off children's grave sites, as in steal them? Now this is it's a little messed up. Yeah, clearly the toys that are going to be on kids' graves are probably the kids' favorite toys from when they were alive. Stealing those and selling them? That's not right. That's not okay. That's not cool. Hi, just subbed. Love your page. You're so sexy. So I want to get a custom. Can you do me a striptease saying my name and showing off your body? Hi, yes, I can definitely do that. The price will depend. How long you want the video to be? How long are you thinking? Price? Listen here, darling. I paid $5 already for my subscription. This video for me is free. Got it? Get to filming. Right, if you're paying $5 for their subscription, you're paying for what's currently on their page, and it's only $5 a month, right? Which isn't really a lot. She could be selling her page for a lot more. Come on. This is your body you're selling here. Upsell. But more importantly, you're asking for extra personal features for no extra money than the $5 you're paying? Come on now. What do you think this is? This is a business she's running here. She doesn't do favors because you bought her subscription. Come on now. Shout out to all the gamers out there. People that bulk buy and then upsell have a special place in hell. I really hope that nobody buys these consoles off him so that he takes the big loss in money here, but unfortunately people probably will. I find it kind of funny that he has a drastically higher amount of Xboxes, probably because no one's buying them. Selfie time, guys. Attending the funeral of my 4-year-old nephew, so not a good day at all. How's your day going, nation? This is just wrong. She's taking this hot sexy selfie at her nephew's funeral, her 4-year-old nephew's funeral, which she is attending in lingerie. What has to go through someone's head for this to be their choice for the day? Oh, I'm going for a funeral. What do I wear? Just a regular black dress? Nah, that's boring. Let's bust out the lingerie, send him off with a good time. Lock up Biden and the bitch. I mean, it's not surprising that there are Trump supporters angry about Biden winning, but what has Kamala Harris done for you to call her names? For you to make a sign like this and not even call her by her name? She hasn't done anything wrong. Come on. The elections in the US are so dividing. I don't know how you can still call it the United States of America, because you're the most split country documentary I've seen. It's nuts. I might have to blur this one because YouTube, but LMAO, I just destroyed the non-binary libtard bathroom at Starbucks. Team MAGA just keeps winning. Trump 2020. Wow, you really showed them non-binary libtards by taking a dump on the floor like an animal. And by the looks, absolutely annihilating your shoes in the process. But what does this guy eat? This is monstrous. It's huge. That's like a horse or a cow. Like, I'm kind of impressed. I stand with Amber Heard. I ask for your reasons. Johnny Depp is a pussy. I like it when people get abused and unfairly treated. I find it funny. I like Amber Heard because she abuses Johnny. Johnny should just fucking man up because he's a loser. Now I imagine this person probably doesn't really like abuse, and if they were treated the way Johnny Depp would, they would probably cry, because they're just some edgy kid on the internet that's like, oh, look at me, I'm edgy because I say that I like people getting abused. It's just pathetic, and he thinks that he's gonna get a rise out of this, and I really hope that the people commenting on this post just left it at that, because giving this guy the rise is just giving him exactly what he wants. So don't even bother to respond to it. Now this one is just messed up, and it's a lot of people, not just one, but this is Columbine shooters fan art, and it's crazy how much fan art there is for the Columbine shooters. These were guys that turned up and massacred a school for no other reason that they were grumpy, basically. Why do people revere them and think that's so cool? Like, I want to be like that. No, that's messed up. It's like when you read a newspaper and the person writing the article has probably spent a good couple of hours talking to someone and coming up with ideas for a cool serial killer nickname, right? Stop doing that. Serial killers love the attention. Stop giving them cool names, right? You make them sound cool when they're a person that went out and murdered people. Come up with stupid names like, I don't know, the big dumb guy that just killed some people whose name we're not gonna mention. I'm pretty sure they would stop being proud of their killings if they were known as the stupid guy whose name we don't know. Like, could you imagine that? Unasana's re-upload. People that are re-uploading Unasana's videos can just stop. Like, they're gonna get taken down, and Mark and Ethan are working to take this kind of stuff down. The whole point of the channel was that the channel gets deleted. That's its purpose, was to be there and then to be gone, as a reminder to everybody to do stuff with your time before you have no more time. Archiving it completely defeats the purpose because that message is gone, right? I usually mind my own business, but someone left a puppy in the car, and I'm just wondering if they're coming back for it, or if they plan to leave it there all night. It's been about 45 minutes since I got home, and I just checked and it's still there. I only noticed the first time because it was loud barking that didn't stop. I was grabbing my stuff out of the car, and I looked around to find it to make sure it was okay, because I didn't know where it was or what was going on. I let concierge know, but they don't have access to parking information to contact the owner. I will place a call if necessary before bed to make sure he doesn't stay out there all night. People that adopt dogs and other pets without the intention of properly looking after them can go to hell. If there is a hell, when you die, you're going there if you mistreat animals. Don't buy a puppy if you are not prepared for it to be loud. Because I'm assuming that's why they locked this puppy in the car, right? This puppy was probably barking while they were trying to watch TV. When you have a dog, you have responsibilities, right? Locking it in the car because it's too loud. Why did you get a puppy? That's my question. If you're not prepared to look after a pet, why did you buy it in the first place? Locking it in the car is not okay. I really hope that this puppy gets reclaimed by a kennel or by someone that can actually look after it and give it the love it deserves, because otherwise this puppy's gonna grow up thinking that all humans suck, and that's not a good life for a dog. Don't mistreat animals. Which leads me into this next picture. We dominate these stupid subordinate creatures. Read your fucking Bible. God put these pieces of shit below us. Edit, f*** the haters. Humans are more important than animals. Humans are more important than animals. What is it that you atheists don't get about this? Okay, animals shouldn't suffer needlessly, but when they do, leave the humans who did it alone. Humans that torture animals needlessly are psychopaths, and it's not long before a lot of them do end up killing people. That is a common trait in psychopaths. Why do you need to needlessly harm an animal? Yes, humans that needlessly harm animals should be locked up because they are needlessly harming and torturing living creatures. What don't you get about that, sir, that made this post? Which leads me into this next picture. You know the kind of people that torture animals? You know what comes after that? What comes after that is this. People that cement friggin' razor blades to children's play parks. What kind of a psychopath do you have to be to think that up? And why is it so common? Why do I keep seeing pictures of this happening? What do you get from this? You're not even there watching the kids cut their fingers open. You just go home assuming it will happen and people will do it. You don't... Just why? Why are people like this? Which leads me on to the next post. Caution. Cordata Trail rat poison in peanut butter. It was brought to my attention on Facebook that a woman is actively poisoning squirrels on the Cordata Park Trail by smearing peanut butter laced with rat poison on the trees. She is also live trapping squirrels. As far as I can tell by the post, this has been reported to authorities. Secondary poison can kill dogs, cats, and raptors if they happen to ingest a poisoned squirrel. Be careful out there. Why does she do this? What reason does she have to poison and trap squirrels? Why is this a thing that's happening? She's harming not just the squirrels, but any wildlife that eats this, and any animals that eats that wildlife. Why is this happening? Why is this a thing? Why does she need to do this? What pleasure is she getting from that? Should she be locked up for it? Absolutely, because I don't want someone like that on the streets going around poisoning animals. And I don't know how they could have made it this far in life without being caught for being a psychopath, because I can't imagine this is the first time this woman has ever done this. Someone doesn't just go from living a normal life to suddenly deciding to catch and poison squirrels. That's not a jump people just make. Something has been happening up to this point, so how has it not been caught? It baffles me. Voicemail I left myself from the hospital phone while I was inpatient after suicide attempt. LMFAO, you think you're special? No one cares. Well, clearly people do care, otherwise your comment wouldn't be on minus upvotes. Telling a suicide patient, someone that has attempted suicide in the past, that no one cares, you don't understand the harm that can do someone. And to you leave this post never looking back because you don't know that person, you don't know the effect your comment is having on them. You just posted a comment. But in reality, you could do irreversible harm by saying something like that. I have been in this boat before. I suffer from mental health issues. It's not good, and people can really wreck your day. Bear in mind when you're talking to someone that they are a human, right? Be nice to people. I mean, I'm at a point now where I don't care if I get hate comments because that's just a par for the course of being a YouTuber. But if you're talking to someone that's not used to that kind of thing, or to just anybody really, what reason do you have to be mean to people? You just don't need to. Just be chill. Just be nice to everybody. Everybody is human. And the final post. There needs to be some sort of reform. Liberals have proven for years they just can't be trusted with anything. Just an opinion, but not only should they not be allowed to hold office, they shouldn't be allowed to vote. They are basically free-ranging criminals who not only the US but the world would be better off without. To me, the easiest fix is every conservative kills 2 liberals. I'm sure most everyone knows 1 or 2. If we all killed 2 in a single day, there would be so many dead, but no one alive would give a damn. Immediately, all our problems would be gone, and life would be so good literally everyone would say, why didn't we do that sooner? We could literally turn Earth, or at least the US, into heaven by getting rid of the problem at the root. Now, what this guy's proposing isn't a democracy, it's totalitarianism. There was such a guy that believed in going back to the roots and killing everybody who spoke out or disagreed with his beliefs, and that man was called Adolf Hitler. He lost, by the way, but not after killing hundreds of millions of people simply for the fact that he didn't like them. And you know what? People in Germany were not happy or better off. It was awful. It was a terrible state. We learned about this in history in school. If you were anything other than a rich white guy, your life was bad. Like really bad. If you were a woman, if you were disabled, if you were black, if you were Jewish, if you were anything else that wasn't white male, your life sucked. And that's what this guy is proposing we go back to. I'm gonna go ahead and say I don't really agree with that. I'm happy with having a voting system where everybody can vote regardless of their political beliefs. Otherwise, what's the point in there being a vote? Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Hopefully, you're not gonna be too mad after this. If you want to support me and support my videos, because these videos in particular almost always get demonetized, then you can click that join button below, or equally I have a Patreon in the description. If you consider supporting me, it honestly helps a lot more than you might think. However, I'm not going to stop making videos regardless, so it's just something there for you to do if you want to. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.